Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's Tuesday review video, we're going to be taking a look at the Morphe2 Hint of Tint liquid foundation, if you will. It comes in this sort of, is it glass or plastic? I can't tell, but it's like one of these eyedropper type bottles. So if you just want to see the foundation review, I will leave this timestamp so that you can just skip my little rambling here, but I just need to sort of address this first because this is the first ever Morphe product that I am reviewing on my channel, and there is a reason for that. In the past, I have found everything about... Really, crickets? Thank you. In the past, I have found everything about Morphe to be a little bit sketchy, okay? Everything to be a little bit shady. I'll give them the credit that they were the first brand to see the value in internet influencers and to sort of take advantage of that and give them all affiliate codes and do collabs and that sort of thing. But they never really encouraged their influencers to, disclose what an affiliate was, and that was sort of a whole drama. And then there's all these sorts of things about them changing different formulas on influencers and not telling them after they've already produced the collab. And everything about Morphe has always felt a little ick to me. I bought one singular Morphe brush ever, and I hated it, and I still have it, but I never use it because I hated it, and I told myself I would never review Morphe. But Morphe recently launched Morphe2, which is sort of their line for the younger generation, sort of more young teenagers and that sort of thing. And as their sort of brand faces, they're using Charli and Dixi D'Amelio, and this whole line is marketed, like I said, towards younger people, and it's all very light coverage, very airy, very very your skin, and just like a nice wash of eyeshadow and that sort of thing. And I love that. I mean, not only do I love that as makeup for myself, but I love that that is the way that they're marketing it to Charli and Dixi D'Amelio's target audience. It would be so easy for Morphe to use Charli and Dixi to market a very full face of makeup to these young girls, sort of the way that Jaclyn Hill, Laura Lee, that sort of creator, Nikkie Tutorials, when they first came out, sort of the makeup that they were doing to promote to, their viewers. And I'm not saying either way is right or either way is wrong. I'm just saying that I really appreciate that for Charli and Dixie's very, very young audience, the products that they're choosing to market to those are very, very natural looking, very much so the kind of makeup that if, I was 11 when I started wearing makeup every day. So the makeup that they're marketing towards those youngins is very much so makeup that I think a kid 11 or 12 could get away with wearing and it not look ridiculous. The sort of makeup that I love that they're starting to play with rather than jumping into makeup and jumping into really full coverage things. And not only that, but the Morphe and this Morphe2 line, it's very affordable as well. So these kids who don't have incomes of their own, when they're asking their parents to buy this makeup that Charli and Dixi are promoting, it's not necessarily going to be a financial strain on their parents as well, which is something I really appreciate. So I sort of took a step back. Morphe's been sort of drama-free for a long time, and then they launched this line, and I really love it, and this Hint of Tint foundation looks like something that I would love, so I decided to give it a go. So this is the Morphe2 Hint of Tint. No. So this is the Morphe2 Hint Hint Skin Tint. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Hint Hint Skin Tint. I'm going to say it wrong again, I know I am, but just know that it's called Hint Hint Skin Tint. It says it has sheer to medium coverage. It says to shake gently. Mine is in the shade Hint of Marshmallow. And in this bottle, you do get, I believe, 1 whole fluid ounce, and it costs $23 Canadian, which is not awful. I will say right off the bat, even though the packaging does look nice, I really hate eyedroppers. I just feel like it's so not useful. Just give me a pump, okay? But I get it, they're trying to do something cute. Maybe it was part of the marketing campaign with Dixi and Charli to have them drop it on their face. I'm not sure. But I just hate them personally. Taking a look at it on the Sephora website, it comes in 20 shades, but again, it's sheer to medium coverage. So depending on your skin tone, you might be able to wear a shade or two. There's a couple of different undertones as well. What does it say? It says it's a natural finish, it's vegan, and it's hydrating. What it is, a sheer, buildable hint of coverage that lets your skin shine through. Coverage, light, finish, natural, formulation, liquid. Skin type, normal, dry, combination, and oily. Ingredient call out to this product is vegan. What else do you need to know? Keep it light and easy. This hydrating tinted fluid melts into skin while providing buildable sheer to medium coverage in a wide range of shades. Unlike a traditional foundation, the naturally radiant finish smooths and blurs imperfections while still letting your skin shine through. You'll look fresh-faced with just a few drops. This lightweight, breathable formula hydrates, smooths, and blurs, and is non-comedogenic. That description of this product is honestly spot on. This is everything I love in a foundation. I know other YouTubers, if you watched other channels review this product, I haven't watched any of them, but I'm sure they probably give it heck for not having a lot of coverage. But here's the thing. People who are on camera all the time love coverage because it translates really well on camera. But in real life, a lot of coverage looks weird. Your face looks flat. No one's face is one tone. It doesn't make sense. Then you really have to go in with bronzer and contour and blush and highlight and all of that in order to bring some life back to your face. And I just feel like in real life, in real conversations and real face-to-face things, it often looks better to have lighter coverage regardless of your skin, you know, spot conceal or whatever. And this foundation, this skin tint, is so nice. It goes on my skin and it evens out the tone, but looks like skin and blurs my pores and all of that just the way I want. And not that I would ever want anyone to be an inch away from my face, but if they were an inch away from my face, they couldn't see this. It is undetectable. I even switched my camera lens to my macro lens to show you this foundation on my skin. And, like, you can't see it. It is completely invisible. So this is exactly the kind of face product that I love to wear. Very sort of similar to me with a little less coverage than the ordinary serum foundation, because that is one of my favorite foundations of all time because it just looks natural and glowy, and your skin, like, it just makes you look like a healthier, alive human being. And that's really all I want from my foundation. Like, if I need to spot conceal, I'll spot conceal. If I want to put on crazy eye makeup, I'll do that. But I just want my skin to look like human skin. And human skin never, like, naturally looks like a layer of foundation. And that's why I don't really like full coverage foundations. I'll try them, but I'm just never as enamored by them as I am by light coverage foundations that melt into the skin and just look naturally so nice. This product doesn't really boast any particular skincare benefits. Now, maybe that is largely because it is marketed towards, like, youths. So, you know, youths don't really need niacinamide or hyaluronic acid or that sort of thing like my old ass does. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like, that would be my only thing, is that I wish it had some kind of actual skincare benefit rather than just saying arbitrarily that it's hydrating. But I really like it. I do really like it. I don't like this color as much on me. I bought Hinted Marshmallow because it says it had a neutral undertone, but I should have gone for the yellow one because I do find that this one looks a little pinky on my skin. And typically I prefer a more yellow-based foundation because that's just, you know, the way the rest of my skin looks. But I really like this. It looks nice. It kept my face, like, hydrated all day, but like I said, nobody would know I had foundation on. I will say, because it's not matte, it does have that sort of natural to sort of dewy glow to it. I don't know that I would necessarily recommend it by itself. For people with more oily skin, you might need to put some kind of mattifying primer under it or a powder over it, that sort of thing. And I don't know that it would necessarily be transfer proof, so you might have an issue when it comes to, like, mask wearing and that sort of thing. But for just regular foundation wearing, this is absolutely awesome. And it's going to go on my shelf right beside the ordinary serum foundation, and I can see myself using them interchangeably because it just looks so nice on my skin. And I forgot to say this at the beginning of this video, but I do have very combination skin, so I'm pretty oily on my forehead, and then I'm extremely dry on my cheeks, and then down around my chin. So, you know, that being said, I just love this. I'll powder my forehead a little bit, and then this is perfect for me. I love it. I can see this being a go-to little foundation for me because, like I've said 1,000 times in this video, I just always want my skin to look like skin. I don't want anything else other than that, you know? I want to look like I have nice skin. I want to trick people into thinking I have nice skin. That's the goal. And then we'll put concealer on my acne and that sort of thing. Or I'll just leave my acne out. Whatever. I've never been a big hider of my acne, so it is what it is. So if you're ever wondering what kind of foundations I like when you're watching this channel, I just want them to look like skin. They can have whatever level of coverage they want. This one does. I say sheer to medium is a pretty good analysis because it definitely is buildable, but I like to put on a little bit less and then rub it in with a brush and then put the sponge over it. just to kind of really melt it into my skin. But overall, this is just so nice. This is exactly the sort of thing that I look for in a foundation, and I'm happy I bought it. And it sort of raises my expectations and my opinions of Morphe just a little bit, because I tried this, the second product from Morphe I've ever purchased, and I quite like it. So anyway, those are my thoughts on the Morphe, what's it called again? Hint Skin Tint foundation. I really like it. I really like it. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you next time. Bye!